In 1888, the streets of London became the hunting ground of a killer so brutal that over a century later, nobody knows who he truly was. His name? Jack the Ripper. And the terrifying part is, he may have walked away forever. London's Whitechapel district was a dark and dangerous place in the late 1800s. Poverty, crime, and fear filled the narrow streets. At night, thick fog covered the city like a blanket, making people disappear into the darkness within seconds. Then, the murders began. On August 31st, 1888, the body of a woman named Mary Ann Nichols was discovered in the street. Her throat had been brutally cut. At first, police believed it was just another tragic killing in a violent neighborhood. But they were wrong. Only days later, another victim appeared. Then another. And another. The killer targeted women late at night, attacking with horrifying precision. The murders became more violent each time, shocking even experienced investigators. Soon, the entire city was consumed by fear. Women were terrified to walk alone. Men carried weapons for protection. And newspapers spread panic across London every single day. But the most chilling moment came when the police received a letter from someone, claiming to be the killer himself. The letter was signed with 2 words that would become legendary: Jack the Ripper. Nobody knew if the letter was real, but the name instantly spread across the world. The killer became more than a murderer. He became a ghost story brought to life. One of the most horrifying nights happened on September 30th, later known as the Double Event. 2 women were murdered within hours of each other. It was as if the killer was mocking the police, proving he could strike whenever he wanted. Then came the final and most brutal victim, Mary Jane Kelly. Her murder shocked even hardened detectives. The crime scene was so horrific that officers reportedly became physically sick after seeing it. And then, the killings suddenly stopped. No arrest, no confession, no clear suspect. Jack the Ripper simply vanished. Over the years, hundreds of theories appeared. Some believed he was a doctor because of the precision of the injuries. Others thought he was a butcher, a member of the royal family, or even someone protected by powerful people. More than a century later, investigators, historians, and detectives are still trying to uncover the truth. But the mystery remains unsolved. And that's exactly why the story still terrifies people today. Because somewhere in history, a real human being committed these crimes, looked innocent in public, and disappeared without a trace. So here's the question. Who do you think Jack the Ripper really was? And do you believe his identity will ever truly be discovered?